guys know Quentin Tarantino, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How personally petty would you say some of you are?
I saw this on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Not this petty. That's too petty for me.
Is this too petty?
Now we can answer his question.
How deep can you get into the petty land?
I don't know if I can.
Maybe I need to be more petty, I think.
I think I'm too bipolar in a way where I'm like, don't touch it at all or go full force for revenge. I don't know how to play in the middle.
I think I'm like that too. a
Because
little.
petty is really playing in the middle.
It's like a consistent.
I feel like our level of petty is we like talk about petty things to get it out of our system, and then we move on with our life so we don't have to exercise petty.
Oh, we fantasize about what I should have done was this.
It's like, oh, this is what I want to do. I'm just gonna get it out so I can be okay with my shit and move on because we're fucking.
Oh, I wake up and I think about it every fucking morning.
You look like that kind of guy. You do look like that kind of guy.
My enemies will scream at the gate.
We always need one of those in the group.
Is that petty or is that really good revenge?
I love revenge.
But it takes pettiness for revenge, I think.
right.
Because you can't let it go. So you're like,
Interchangeable.
What is the definition of petty?
of not nice.
Doing something in spite.
Unforgiving.
Okay, because some of it is it's all out. It's some of it is outright war. Like let's say somebody beat up your friend, right? Wanting revenge on that is not petty, in my opinion. That's just war.
That's justice.
That's just war, right?
right.
So like petty to me is like that fool said something mean to me. Or I don't know.
Or something
it's
that like
spiteful?
the majority of people
Like, let
would
it
be
go,
like,
bro.
I don't care, but then you hold on to it because it meant something to you.
I think your guys' definitions are better than this stupid fucking dictionary.
That was a terrible-
What is it? Horrible. It says of little importance, trivial.
So something that's
Hey,
trivial.
fuck you, petty. that's not fair. It says
That's not fair.
secondary or lesser importance ranked.
That's a dumbass fucking definition.
Maybe we just added worse energy to.
You know
petty.
what?
Yeah.
I think-
maybe petty is actually just this, and we're being petty about that.
What I'm
definitely petty about this.
I think I am petty because I'm scared of my overreaction to the pettiness. So that's why I avoid it.
I see.
So like, let's say somebody looked at me funny. I think it's okay to punch them in the face. This is me in high school, right? Because I didn't like the way that they looked at me. It's pretty petty. Who knows what they were going through? Maybe they just got a shitty face. I don't know.
Yeah, constipated.
But do they deserve a fucking punch in the face? If you ask 17-year-old Joe, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But then now I'm just like, maybe it might feel that way, but I shouldn't do it.
Well, how petty do you think this is? So when Quentin Tarantino was a kid, and now he's worth 120 mil, by the way.
Wow.
His mom used to make fun of him and say that he'll never be a filmmaker, and like she would belittle all of his dreams. And so now he's promised not to give her a fucking cent, and he has not given her anything.
He has a Chinese mom?
That's worse than Chinese.
Is that petty or is that
You will never
justice?
make movie, man.
Honestly, I think if you are getting berated by your own mother in that type of way,
Yeah.
don't give her no money, dog.
No, he should thank her. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh shit.
He was
Different
driven.
He
by-
Quentin Tarantino.
I agree.
Without that shit, that's Tiger Mom in the form of a white Jewish woman.
I don't think she should get any money, but he shouldn't blame her because, yeah, some of that motivation probably came from the pettiness.
I think he needed a Tiger Mom when he made Once Upon a Time because that movie was fucking ass.
Wait, you didn't like that?
I did not like that.
I
movie.
didn't like it that much either.
I see you as a guy that romanticizes Hollywood. No.
Me?
Yeah.
I love Hollywood, but I thought that movie was ass.
Are you a fan of Quentin Tarantino in general?
I am, yeah.
I'm a big fan, and that movie was ass.
You know, what I think Steve didn't like the most was how they portrayed Bruce Lee in that. That's his gripe.
I really didn't.
I thought that movie was terrible too. That being said, though, I
I don't give a fuck about that.
He's like, Brad Pitt should have won. Kicked his ass.
I don't think he should give her money, but like it's like he's paying her like like a finder's fee for his job or some shit versus like just being. I mean, if he's got 120 million, buy her a fucking house, buy her a car,
Why
give her
do people-
trips or whatever. It's your mom, you know what I mean?
It's also true.
I'm so petty. If I was Quentin Tarantino, I would have made an entire series about Bruce Lee getting his ass beat after that shit happened.
Especially, I'm not gonna say that.
You know what's funny, though?
Say it.
Say it, bro.
I know,
We can change it to off the record, and then it doesn't matter.
Because I've worked with the wonderful Shannon Lee, and I will leave it at that.
You think this will work with Shannon Lee?
Ah, yeah, Shannon Lee, ah.
I'm a big fan of Bruce Lee. Is Shannon a bitch or not?
Tell me what pollution has to do with.
I have a Bruce Lee poster in my house, and I have a figurine. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Big.
His son watched Enter the Dragon, bro.
And I was Bruce Lee for Halloween for probably, I don't know,
7 years.
Third and
I'm gonna say this about Bruce Lee. I say Jackie Chan greater than Bruce Lee.
Nah, different.
He's different.
Different,
I think it's
different,
different,
different. Different lane, bro.
Different.
They're both Asians. They're all the same.
That's like
There's something right about that, especially while you're wearing a red hat.
Asians are all the same.
that's like saying Steve-O's better than fucking Chris Angel or some shit.
And not true. And not true.
These parallels.
They're different, dude. They're
Chris
different.
Angel's way better than Steve-O.
They're different people.
They both do kung fu. That's where the comparison is, right? So gotta get.
Excuse
like,
me, Kung Fu.
Excuse me.
Whoa!
Asian accent, bro? What the fuck?
I'm offended by this.
Steve, show us how we do it.
Is something like Tupac and Dr. Dre a better parallel?
Yeah, kind
They're
of.
both black.
They're both black dudes.
No.
That's the parallel
I think this is a better parallel. Okay.
No, I think that's the best one so
Flav
far.
and Tupac.
It's Tupac and Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because
No,
Jackie
but-
Chan is comedy.
No, but he's also greatest of all time status. That you gotta say like Dave Chappelle. You gotta say like Dave Chappelle then. If you're gonna do like Tupac versus like Dave Chappelle.
No, but Dave Chappelle's cool. Jackie Chan
is cool.
Jackie Chan's goofy.
Oh, you know what I'm getting? That's because you're Japanese and you feel a certain way about a certain Asian.
100%. Fuck Bruce Lee.
He said, fuck all of China, bro.
Japanese people were the bad guys, but I don't give a fuck.
Not all of
I
them.
still like Bruce Lee better than Jackie Chan.
I'm the only person here who can be neutral about this.
This-
And I think Bruce Lee sucks.
Oh, shit.
Wait, no, but
think he
between
sucks ass. Yeah.
Bruce,
I think he sucks ass.
Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. Who do you have
Jackie
dinner
Chan
with?
rocks, bro. I would love to hang out with Jackie
This
Chan.
guy's
You know how
like
boring
Steve
Bruce Lee is?
Torada over Bruce Lee.
Nah, dude.
Bro, Bruce Lee's best to rock. Bro,
He's Japanese.
By the way, the Green Hornet sucks ass.
Bruce Lee used to kick it with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. No way he's not cool.
You see that fucking iconic picture? He fucking kicks him in the face.
Yeah, dog.
fucking-
They're homies.
Hey, just like this petty wop nonsense right here, if it wasn't for Bruce, there would be no Jackie.
And there'd be no
Facts.
Chuck Norris.
Boo.
That's Steve's real hero.
Calm down over there, pal. I'll fucking fix your face for
That's
you.
what Chuck said.
That's what he's petty about. Bruce Lee whooping Chuck Norris's ass.
Oh, that's where it stems from.
Can we cut that, please? I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. That's not okay, man.
That's where it came from. They weren't even fighting the Coliseum, that's what Steve said.
Chuck Norris, that one's super weird. I'll
Dope though. I think Chuck Norris is dope.
Hands down, Texas Walker Ranger was one of my favorite shows in elementary school.
Texas Walker Ranger is a great show.
That one is a good one.
I was a fucking kid, dude. I don't even remember any of that.
That show's for incels, bro.
Watching a police officer beat the fuck out of people back in the day was so much fun.
In jeans, bro?
Walking Texas Ranger was the best show of all time.
Wait, Walker Texas Ranger or Texas Walker Ranger? Did we say Texas Walker Ranger?
Walking Texas Ranger
said
was the
Walking
greatest show of all time.
Which one is it? Ranger, Texas
It's Walker Texas Ranger, you fucking ingrates.
I forgot what it was.
Walk a Texas Ranger.
Walking on to Texas, man.
Texas Walker Ranger.
Walking on to Texas time.
Power Rangers Texas.
How do we? How do we?
And they are walking.
How do we feel about Jet Li? I wasn't that.
I like Jet Li.
I never got to.
Hey man,
I forgot about him.
if you can't go up to an executive and be like, "Hey, let me fucking kiss Aaliyah,"
Yeah.
pussy, Jet Li.
Ooh, bars.
I like
dude.
Jet Li, I like Donnie Yen, I like Bruce Lee, I like Jackie Chan.
I like all of them.
Yo, Donnie Yen.
They're like they should have a Mount Rushmore version of those four.
They too
You
serious.
had Chuck Norris in the middle.
Bruce Lee was too serious.
They're all too serious, man.
But Jackie Chan did create his own lane that no one else did.
Yeah, but you know what though? What I like about Bruce Lee though is he's an artist that created something completely different and new.
Yeah, but he came up with one of the slogans that he says, "Be like water," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll fucking drink it."
He didn't even come up with that shit.
Oh shit! Look at the comedic timing on it.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't even come up with that. That's just Taoism. That's a fucking proverb.
So you're saying no to Bruce Lee?
greatness right now.
There's nothing more bitch made than being like water, dude. Nothing.
Nah, but
He is also considered the father of MMA too.
facts.
By many fighters. Dana White himself, yeah. He's the first person to combine them all.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
he
true.
brought judo in,
Way ahead of his
jiu-jitsu in,
time.
karate in, he brought all that stuff in.
Yeah.
Boxing. He actually started
Yeah,
strength
now
training.
Chuck Norris.
The first kung fu dude to strength train.
Why did he get his ass beat so bad in Once Upon a Time?
You know what? Now you gotta argue that. That's tough.
Well, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for those skills that Brad Pitt was bringing.
Yeah.
He didn't know he did Fight Club. You know what I mean?
No.
Honestly, Rumble in the Bronx over all Bruce Lee movies.
Agreed.
Even
As
Enter the
far- and the
Dragon.
stunt- the
Even
balcony
Game of
stunt?
Death.
Entertainment value
Yes.
wise, yes.
Yes.
But it's also a different time.
Yeah, it is.
You know
got
who the
different
real
technology.
So?
Kung Fu master is? You know who the real Kung Fu master is? Jack fucking Ma. Did you see that video of him with all the greats?
What was he doing? He was doing karate?
Doing Kung Fu with them.
Did he look legit? Or he look stupid?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He looked pretty stupid, yeah.
It was good.
Dude, the Rumble in the Bronx stunt where he's coming down the chandelier. Are you fucking?
All the stunts that he did, insane. Police Story, all those stunts that he did in those movies.
I'm watching
so good.
all the greats with Taika right now. It's like Enter the Dragon, Rumble in the Bronx, Drunken Master, all of them, and he's
make
just
my wife
mind blown.
watch that too,
He's
bro.
just fucking mind blown at the stuff. I'm like, you see that? He's doing that for reals.
Bruce Lee couldn't even double jump.
Yeah, he
This is
got
double jump.
If you don't know what that is,
You don't know
then
double jump?
Don't talk.
He thinks he knows MMA shit. He doesn't know double jump.
Jackie Chan is fucking goat though. Like it's unstoppable. How he also had more global reach.
Yep.
In general.
Yeah, like even Rush Hour. Shit's
But then
great.
he's also like 3 times longer lifespan, so I guess he got more time to do shit for the world.
He got as many movies as Samuel Jackson.
All right, here we go. Here we go. If Dave Chappelle is Bruce Lee, Kevin Hart is Jackie Chan. Here we go.
That's a
Yes,
good one. That's a
that's
good
very
one.
good.
That's a good one.
Gilbert didn't like it.
No, that is because Dave Chappelle has more cool factor. Kevin Hart is more goofy.
But see, no offense to Kevin Hart, I don't put him in the same thing with Dave Chappelle. It's Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, and that kind of like that.
Legendary status. I see. I see.
Hart's a legend.
And that's
in
why I
his
keep
main-
on saying
in the
something like
mainstream way.
Tupac because the person's got to die young. They have to be great for the time that they had only.
Yeah.
Because if Bruce Lee was still alive, maybe Jackie Chan wouldn't have gotten a chance to do what he
Dave
did.
Chappelle, Chris Farley.
If you look at Chris Farley like that.
Hey,
If you look at Chris
Farley is
subjective.
a different genre.
Beverly Hills Ninja is one of the most accurate ninja movies ever made.
That movie's so good though. It's
That next to Surf Ninjas.
It's actually a really good movie.
it's still really fun.
Great slapstick comedic actor.
Yeah,
It's a shame,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's a shame that he passed.
Fucking Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy's so good.
Great, dude.
Still holds up today.
Trying to figure out who's another great that just like went too young. Like Bruce Lee's
Jimi
like
Hendrix.
like Brandon Lee.
Oh, true. The Crow.
The Crow.
Nah.
That movie sucked though, huh?
There's like I don't know. I'm gonna throw out random shit like who died young? Selena.
J-Lo and Selena.
Aaliyah.
So is that hard for people that do live longer and do great things because they didn't die early? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying if you have more time,
You could do more great shit.
yeah, you can do more great shit. And
some people have more time, but they don't do good
But I also believe that if like greatness is there, maybe somebody else doesn't have the ability to take that mantle.
Because it also seemed like Bruce Lee only had like 10 years of like making movies.
At the time that he was like just
He
blown
created
up.
a whole genre, pretty much. He created the genre, and then Jackie Chan took that, put his own twist to it, made it even bigger.
But at the same time, maybe it's because of his death that he became a legend. So
true.
it's really hard to say. Like legend is legend.
Like watch the next movie he does. If he didn't die, is like the worst thing in the world.
I think Bruce Lee is Asian. He's Chinese Tupac. For us, he's our Tupac.
For a second, I thought you were telling me Bruce Lee was Asian. I was like, I know.
Yeah, Bruce Lee Chinese, bro.
I think right now,
Bruce Lee's Chinese.
I think like I don't want to be all morbid shit, but when Jackie Chan dies, I think that conversation is gonna be a lot easier. Because right now he's legendary, but Bruce Lee is legend.
I think it goes Jason Statham, Jackie Chan.
You know what? No.
Chuck Norris, Vin Diesel, Brad Pitt,
John Cena. It's like, nah,
Yeah, John Cena's good, dude. His finisher is deadly, bro.
Hulk Hogan,
F you, bro.
Suicide
Don't get
Squad.
FU, dude.
Suicide Squad sick as fuck.
Matt Damon.